Hi, today I'm going to talk about how to write a successful concluding paragraph in IELTS Writing Task 2. Like the way you're watching a movie or reading a book, it is very important to you that it smoothly finishes and it leaves a good effect in your mind. We need to be careful about our essay writing as well, because otherwise it can leave a bad effect on the reader's mind. What are the specifications and different parts of a successful conclusion paragraph in IELTS writing? The first thing is starting with a transitional phrase or a linking device. Something like in conclusion, in sum, overall, ultimately, and so on. You can just pick one of them, and according to your choice, you can put it and you can give it a good start. The first statement you're putting is the restatement of the thesis statement. You just paraphrase the thesis statement there, and then in the next statement you should reflect the main points and the key ideas in the body paragraphs. And the last part will be a final conclusion, a final thought, comment, suggestion, or even a question. And then what shouldn't we do in the conclusion paragraph? We shouldn't give new information. We shouldn't open new discussions. We shouldn't add new arguments. We shouldn't say anything which has not been stated in the previous paragraphs. We should just wrap up on whatever has already been said, and we should finalize it in 2, 3, or maximum 4 statements. And now I'm going to explain each and every of those parts that I just mentioned. Please bear with me and look at the examples and see how we can do that in practice. Let's look at an example outline for a conclusion. First, we start with the thesis restatement. We can start with a phrase like in conclusion. Then we write the paraphrase of the thesis statement. It means we write the thesis statement again using different wording or a change in the structure of the sentence. Then we write the key points of the body paragraphs. It's a kind of summary referring to the outlines. Something like, as discussed, main point 1 and main point 2 highlight the need for something related to our writing essay. Then we can add a final thought. Something like, thus, governments or individuals could benefit by doing something. Something that can naturally and smoothly bring our writing essay to the end. Let's look at this example. This is the thesis, and we are going to restate it. So the original one is, online education is more beneficial than traditional classroom education. This is the way we can paraphrase it. In conclusion, although classroom education has its merits, the advantages of online learning make it a more effective educational approach in today's world. This is the way we can summarize the key points. The key points are flexibility and accessibility as the key benefits of online education. For example, we can just put them in a sentence like this. As discussed, the flexibility and accessibility of online education enable a broader range of students to pursue their studies effectively. Consider this as final thought or suggestion. Consider making a recommendation or prediction related to the future of online education. For example, we can say, thus, educators and institutions worldwide could benefit by investing in online learning platforms to meet the demands of modern education. Pay attention that it wasn't a new piece of information. It wasn't a new discussion. It was just a thought given at the end of the topic, which is not really important or relevant to the core ideas stated in the body paragraphs. Now, let's put them all together and see our final conclusion. It will look like this. In conclusion, although classroom education has its merits, The advantages of online learning make it a more effective educational approach in today's world. As discussed, the flexibility and accessibility of online education enable a broader range of students to pursue their studies effectively. Thus, educators and institutions worldwide could benefit by investing in online learning platforms to meet the demands of modern education. As you can see, this conclusion effectively reflects the idea of the writer briefly in a statement, then restates the main points in the body paragraphs, and it concludes the whole essay by giving a final suggestion. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope this short video helped you understand how you should effectively write a conclusion paragraph in writing IELTS Task 2. This was the last piece of the puzzle, and that was the concluding video of the series. Bear with me, and I will come back to you in the next videos talking about different skills in IELTS, TOEFL, and other international exams.